What's going on, Florida Gator fans? Yes, I'm addressing the Florida Gator fans first because I know there are probably going to be a lot more of them on this video than Miami Hurricane fans. But also, what's going on, Miami Hurricane fans? Listen, hold on before I start this video. Take the chain off. So let's talk. Let's talk about this game a little bit. I'm not going to dive real deep into the stats, okay? We can save that for another video, another time. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Florida Gators win 24-20. Go ahead, Gator fans, and celebrate down in the comment section below because, listen, I'm not going to be a sore loser. I told you guys I would be here and I'm not going anywhere, and I would man up if we lost this game. Because I said we're not leaving Camping World without a dub. We're leaving Camping World without a dub. We took an L. Total yards for the game, Florida 304, Miami 295. Here's the real kicker, turnovers. Miami Hurricanes 1, Florida Gators 4. 4 turnovers. The story of this game for me, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, and I'm going to get a little bit heated when I talk about it, so just be ready. Turnovers have to turn into points. I said it all last season. Go back and watch the live streams and the videos. The defense bailing us out time and time again, yet those turnovers never turn into any points. Most of the time, the defense gets to sit on the bench and not even have enough time to take a drink of water before they have to suit back up, put their helmet on, and walk back onto the field and start playing again. And that's just unacceptable. We won't win games. There's no way that we'll go 11-1. And there's no way that we could even have a fighting chance against Clemson if our turnovers don't turn into points. And boy, that offensive line. I saw so many people blaming Jaron Williams. Everyone in the chat was saying, put Tate Martell in, put N'Kosi Perry in. You guys know that I predicted N'Kosi Perry would be the starting quarterback. But I said, let's ride with Jaron Williams. That's our guy. That's our quarterback. Let's stick with him for the whole game. I don't put the blame on Jaron Williams for this game. For me, it's a little bit of some questionable play calling in places and the offensive line. And I would love to see your input on it, Canes fans. Go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Either way, it's fine. We're cheering for the same team. So we can go back and forth on it. Most of the time, I'm going to go back and watch the tape. Most of the time, Jaron Williams had 1 to 2 seconds to get rid of the ball. Now, I don't understand why, if we're having offensive line troubles still, and we've got we've got a true freshman up there, a redshirt freshman over there, left and right tackle. I don't know why we don't kind of design our plays around the offensive line. I know it sucks. Enos, yes, I know that sucks to have to do that. But we're going to have more plays like we had at the beginning of the game. Go back and watch the game. Start it on Miami's possession. First, second, third down on that first possession Miami had. What do? It was quick plays. It was Jaron taking the ball, getting it to one of our playmakers on the outside quickly. That's what we're going to have to do to be successful this season unless the offensive line sees some huge improvements and quickly. Now, penalties. Honestly, for the penalties, I'm not even going to make a big deal out of it. There were some questionable calls and no calls in the first half. But listen, the Gators did get 2 or 3 pass interferences back to back to back. It was 2 or 3 of them. We can't make excuses. We just have to be better. If we're going to be the new Miami, we're going to have to move on and look past this game because we took an L. We preached about it in the offseason. We said we have to look past it. If we have a bad play, we have to keep playing because the football game's not over. If we have a bad game, not even just to play, a bad game where we take an L, we have to look forward and look ahead. But as I said, Gators, you guys won the game. You got the dub. You can carry on in the comment section, and I will congratulate you on the win. 24-20. I still feel like we could have won this game. I feel like, Gator fans are not going to agree with me, we beat ourselves. We had so many opportunities and chances to win this game, and we just couldn't do it. Too many things just added up. Too many, the missed field goal. We had so many opportunities that we needed to just get the ball out to somebody. Give somebody an opportunity to play the game. I mean, in my opinion, that's a pretty good scenario that we had there at the end, where we had the ball. We had a couple of downs to make a play, 20 to 25 seconds to go. You're telling me we can't make something happen? No, we can't, because the O-line would collapse and Jarren Williams would have to tuck it and take the sack. If I'm looking for any positives here, I do think this team has a future. This team can continue to improve this year in the 2019 season. I loved the motion. I feel like it died down a little bit, and I'm not following why that happened. And again, this is right after the game, so maybe I need to go back and watch the tape again. Maybe I just was in my feelings and in the moment, and I didn't pay attention to it. I was pretty excited to see Tate Martell coming in the slot. The Wildcat seems to work pretty well for us. DJ busted out that big run out of the Wildcat. But we need to see, we're going to have to change it up a little bit. We're like I said, we're going to have to build this offense based on how good or bad the offensive line plays, and that sucks. It really, really sucks to have to do that, but that's where we're at right now. It's what we're going to have to do. I think Jarren Williams is still the guy. I mean, look at this. People are going to say, don't give Florida credit. You know, it was still it was such a close game. They suck. Listen, Florida comes in ranked number 8, SEC opponent. We kept them to 24 points, and we only lost by 4. Take a look at last year, the LSU game. They put 27 points on us in just the first half. So overall, that is an improvement, but we've got to be better. We've got to close out games. We've got to keep our foot on the gas. As Michael Irvin said, we've got to put our foot on our opponent's throat and rip out their heart. I still think we've got to utilize the tight ends more. Brevin Jordan, Will Mallory, those guys are playmakers. We've got to find a way to get the ball into their hands. KJ Osborne is still definitely a playmaker. I know JT had the muffed punt, but mistakes happen. It is football. That was at a real bad moment for that to happen, but mistakes do happen. JT is still a baller. He's a playmaker. At the end of the day, I'm going to make it real simple for everybody with my opinion, and you let me know if you agree or disagree down in the comment section. The offensive line has to be better, and we just have to be able to get the ball in the hands of all of the playmakers we have on this team. That's all we need to do, and we could be a pretty darn good football team, in my opinion. And as I said, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. I'm just kind of analyzing immediately after the game, kind of what I saw, what I felt, and what I think about it. Man, the Miami Hurricanes YouTubers that made the trip out to Orlando, listen, I'm feeling for you guys. The time and money spent, but listen, like I said, keep your head up. That goes for all the Miami Hurricanes YouTubers, all of the Miami fans. We have to keep our head up and move forward with this season. I'm sure it was still a good, fun experience. The environment would have been electric, honestly, for all 4 quarters because Miami stayed in this game. And Gator fans can sit here and shake their head and they can tell me no down in the comment section, but Miami stayed in this game even though we were struggling for the majority of it. I even told people in the live stream, I said, we're winning this game right now. There were a couple times we had the lead, and I said, but I don't feel like we're winning this game. Do you know what I mean? And we have to change that. And at this point, I'm ranting and rambling. It's like 8 or 10 minutes into the video. I'm just kind of at a loss right now, to be honest with you guys. People are saying it's going to be a long season. Listen, I think we can handle most of the rest of our opponents. And I know, leave it to Coop to be optimistic. We've got a lot of things that we do have to work out. But we could still have a pretty good season. A lot of people are pushing, saying they think 11-1 is still a possibility. I don't know 100% how I feel about that until I watch the tape a little bit more. Again, I don't put any kind of blame on Jarren Williams. I really don't. There are a few times that I do wish he would have either thrown it away instead of taking the sack, or tried to kind of fit it in that tight window instead of kind of second guessing it and then having to take the sack, because those sacks killed us in this game, especially in those key moments where when it's 3rd down and 4th down and there's 30 seconds left in the game, you know you have to score a touchdown. You have to air it out. Jarren Williams was 19 of 30 for 214 yards and 1 touchdown. To give you some comparison stats, Felipe Franks is 17 of 27 for 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But like I said, Gator fans, celebrate down in the comment section below. Congratulations to you guys. You got the dub. You're starting out the season 1-0. We're starting out 0-1. It sucks. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out.